Leviticus chapter 27. Things consecrated to God. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, when a man makes a special vow to the Lord, based on the valuation of persons who may be redeemed, you shall set the value as follows. For a male from 20 years to 60 years old, the value shall be 50 shekels of silver, according to the sanctuary shekel. And if it is a female, the valuation shall be 30 shekels. And if the person is from 5 years to 20 years old, then the valuation for a male shall be 20 shekels, and for a female, 10 shekels. And if the person is from 1 month to 5 years old, then your valuation shall be 5 shekels of silver for a male, and 3 shekels of silver for a female. And if the person is 60 years old or older, then the valuation shall be 15 shekels for a male and 10 shekels for a female. But if the person is too poor to pay your valuation, then he shall be brought to the priest, and the priest shall set a value for him. According to what the person who made the vow can afford, the priest shall set the value. If it is an animal that may be offered as an offering to the Lord, anything given to the Lord from such animals shall be holy. It shall not be exchanged or substituted, good for bad or bad for good. And if he at all exchanges animal for animal, both it and the one exchanged for it shall be holy. If it is any unclean animal that may not be offered to the Lord, then the animal shall be presented before the priest, and the priest shall set its value, whether good or bad. According to the valuation of the priest, so it shall be. But if he wishes to redeem it, he shall add 1/5 to your valuation. When a man dedicates his house as holy to the Lord, the priest shall assess its value, whether good or bad. As the priest values it, so it shall stand. And if he who dedicated it wishes to redeem his house, he shall add 1/5 of the money of your valuation to it, and it shall be his. If a man dedicates to the Lord part of the field of his possession, then your valuation shall be according to the seed needed for it. A homer of barley seed shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. If he dedicates his field from the year of Jubilee, according to your valuation it shall stand. But if he dedicates his field after the Jubilee, then the priest shall reckon to him the money due according to the years that remain until the year of Jubilee, and it shall be deducted from your valuation. And if he who dedicated the field wishes to redeem it, he shall add 1/5 of the money of your valuation to it, and it shall remain his. But if he does not redeem the field, or if he has sold the field to another man, it shall not be redeemed any more. But the field, when it is released in the Jubilee, shall be holy to the Lord, as a field devoted. It shall be the possession of the priest. And if a man dedicates to the Lord a field which he has bought, which is not part of his possession, then the priest shall reckon to him the amount of your valuation up to the year of Jubilee, and he shall give your valuation on that day, as a holy offering to the Lord. In the year of Jubilee, the field shall return to the one from whom he bought it, to whom the possession of the land belongs. All your valuations shall be according to the sanctuary shekel, 20 gerahs to the shekel. But the firstborn of the animals, which as a firstborn belongs to the Lord, no man shall dedicate. Whether ox or sheep, it is the Lord's. But if it is of an unclean animal, then he shall redeem it according to your valuation and shall add 1/5 to it. Or if it is not redeemed, then it shall be sold according to your valuation. However, no devoted thing that a man may devote to the Lord, of all that he has, both man and animal, and of the field of his possession, shall be sold or redeemed. Every devoted thing is most holy to the Lord. No person under the ban, who may be doomed to destruction, shall be redeemed. He shall surely be put to death. And all the tithe of the land, whether of the seed of the land or of the fruit of the tree, is the Lord's. It is holy to the Lord. If a man wishes to redeem any of his tithe, he shall add 1/5 to it. And every tithe of herds and flocks, every 10th animal that passes under the rod, shall be holy to the Lord. He shall not inquire whether it is good or bad, nor shall he exchange it, and if he exchanges it at all, then both it and the one exchanged for it shall be holy. It shall not be redeemed. These are the commandments which the Lord commanded Moses for the children of Israel on Mount Sinai. Thank you for watching our video. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Give it a like, comment your thoughts, and share this video with your friends and family.